Hey everybody, I'm Zachary Bach. Thank you so much for being a part of the 1026 Club. We are on to step 2 of the sales process, which is the needs assessment. This one is a pet peeve of mine because most agents don't do it. They don't do it at all. They don't do buyer consults. They don't do it during a listing appointment. They just kind of fly by the seat of their pants and they never find out what their client actually wants. If you do a proper needs assessment, what you can do is present your strong suits to your client to fit their needs. Humans are always, it's one of two things. It's the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain, right? We don't want to be hurt, but we want to be happy. And so, well, most people want to be happy. I guess some people don't want to be happy, but anyway. So pursuit of pleasure, avoidance of pain. So you need to be able to present why you are going to give them pleasure, right? How you're going to make them happy. And you do that through a needs assessment. The needs assessment is just the who, what, when, where, why, how, right? Why are you selling? Who are you, right? Who are you? What is it that you truly need? Where do you plan on going? Why are you going there? And then how do you plan on getting there, type of thing. And so when you're doing a needs assessment for a buyer, for example, you need to say, okay, what is it that you're looking for, right? Why are you looking for that type of house? Okay, where do you want to look? Okay. Oh, how do you plan on financing? How do you plan on paying for it? So when you're doing a needs assessment with a buyer, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms are you looking for, right? How big of a yard do you need? Do you have dogs? Are you wanting to keep your kids in the same school district? What is important to you on payment? What are you comfortable keeping it under on price? And if they don't have an answer for price, what are you comfortable keeping it under on payment? I don't like maxing out people's pre-approvals personally. If they're pre-approved for $650, I don't like going to $650, just because you're putting them at the very top of their budget, and should something catastrophic happen in their life, they're not going to be able to afford that house. But you got to ask open-ended questions when you're doing a needs assessment, right? Because open-ended questions are not, of course, for those that don't know, that's not a yes and no question. Open-ended, right? Hey, what's drawing you to the Temecula area? What's bringing you to this area? Hey, what do you like about the current school district? Not, hey, are you going to keep your kids at the same school, right? What do you like about the school district? Because maybe they're relocating from somewhere out of state and they want to ask you, hey, are the schools good? Are the schools good here? What's going on with that? Well, what do you like about your current school district? Well, it's got this. Okay, well, we have this. We don't have that, but we've got this instead, right? Knowing what's going on in your local community. So if you do a needs assessment and you truly understand your client, a needs assessment is also rapport building is what it is, because rapport is the fundamental backbone of all sales, is rapport. You have to have rapport with people if you're going to sell them a house. So a needs assessment allows you to build that rapport, understand where your people are coming from, what they're looking for, so you can sell them that product that is you, because you're the product, like we've talked about. So doing the needs assessment, finding out where they want to go, what they need. If it's a listing, you got to do a needs assessment of what they're looking for you. Hey guys, not all of my clients are the same, and I understand that you guys have a very specific set of needs when it comes to selling your house. What are you looking for in me as a real estate agent, and what are the most important things that you want me to know about this upcoming move? Asking a question like that so you can let them know, because not everybody is fixated on price. I'll give you an example. I sold a house and we had an offer $20,000 higher than this offer that they ended up accepting. The reason they accepted this one was because this offer offered them a 2-month free rent back and then a 4-month additional paid rent back, because they didn't want to move twice. And the hassle of moving twice was more important to them than that $20,000. And so you have to know that up front of what are the most important things for your client. And you're only going to find that out through a needs assessment. Okay. Once you're doing a needs assessment, they tell you, repeat it back to them. Okay, so you're looking for a 3-bedroom. You want at least an 8,000 square foot lot because you got your 2 dogs, you got Snoopy and Dodo, right? You got this, you got that. Repeat it back to them. It shows that you're listening. Ask a couple more questions about those needs so they can go, wow, this person's really paying attention to me. This is so awesome. So you're going to do that needs assessment, repeat it back to them, ask lots of open-ended questions, and then this is so important, foot stomp. Document. For the love of all things, document what you talk about. I meet so many salespeople, and I go, well, what do you put in your CRM? And they go, well, I don't really use my CRM. I just use a notepad. You must document what you talk about. The reason being is you're going to forget. When you just all of a sudden have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people in your CRM, you're going to forget the conversation that you've had, right? And your CRM is going to allow you to do that follow-up. When you call the person, you're going to be able to say, hey, I know that you were looking for that 8,000 square foot lot for Snoopy and Dodo. I found the house for you. I found this, I found that. And they're going to be so happy that you took the time to actually remember them and remember what you talked about and built that rapport. You have to document it though, because if you don't put it in your CRM, they don't exist as a client. If your CRM is a yellow notepad, cool. If it's index cards put into a little box, cool. Whatever your CRM is, just use it and use it consistently, because that's huge. Okay, so needs assessment. Ask open-ended questions, repeat it back to them, document everything. And then we're going to move on to the next step of the sales process, which is setting the appointment. See you guys soon. Thank you.